Happy Halloween. So what do we got here? Happy Halloween. So what do we got here? Audio looks good. Okay, so I have to train Diana on how to blog. So she's going to be... So this is VMware, and there's two drives that are kept identical, C and D. And what you do is you, throughout the day, you do this operation here, and it copies it onto the D drive, and then okay, so Linux is the host, and VMware makes a guest. And I have my files. I transfer them into Linux. On the host, they're stored in. There's an image of the hard disk in the home VMware. It's a VDMK. So there's a file that has the hard disk for the guest operating system, and I have scripts and stuff that I transfer files around. So what I do is okay, this is my menu, and I say blog, and then I say, hey, Mr. Talk. Okay, so I have some crazy hotkeys. So there's some designations for which are user hotkeys. The alt keys are user hotkeys, but I went ahead and defined some of them, so they're probably permanent, but in theory you might want to change them. Well, anyway, so I have alt. Okay, so if Diana wanted to blog like me, oh, let's go through that. How about that? No. Okay, hold on a second. Let's talk to God. So alt F7. This is gonna be okay. So what I do is I upload I call out the time that I'm gonna get the random number ahead of time, and I upload it to my website. Okay, we're gonna do a random Bible pick. Okay, so I just now I shut down and I transfer it out to Linux, and then I upload to my website. Okay, I'm using a small screen size, and something doesn't look right. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's the file, and so now I just called my shot, and now we can go. We have a minute before we get our number. You have to call it ahead of time if you want it to be proof. Otherwise, a person might think I cheated and looked really quickly. So we're at 8:01. We called out that we're gonna do a Bible pick, and so there's a tricky thing, which is keeping the two clocks synchronized. What we're talking about here is the NIST. The NIST website has a clock, and every minute they publish a batch of random numbers, the output. So we called that ahead of time. We were going to take the numbers at 8:01, and we have to be synchronized with this clock. Otherwise, we publish the time and in this Unix timestamp, so that you can verify it. Anyway, so now we get the number for this type of, for this game show game. What we do is we need about that many. We need 5 decimal digits, so it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 8, 8. So I was very happy when I learned that I can use the clipboard to paste. This is a surprising. Well, it's harder. It's surprising. It's not very easy to transfer in and out of a guest. So now I bail out of my editor, and now I stop, and now I upload. I like to keep it like a live broadcast, and so I always keep uploading. Every single time I do something, I upload it. It keeps it fun for me, even when I'm not doing a webcast. So let's see what God said. And again, he said, "Whereunto shall I liken the kingdom of God? It is like leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal, till the whole was leavened." When I was younger, I never knew what leavened meant. Okay. Chill out. Okay. So, and he went through the cities and villages, teaching, and journeyed toward Jerusalem. Then said one unto him, "Lord, there are few that be saved." And he said unto them, "Strive to enter at the strait gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in, and shall not be able. When once the master of the house is risen up, and has shut to the door, and ye begin to stand without, and knock on the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. And he shall answer and say unto you, I know not whence ye come. Then shall ye begin to say, We have eaten and drunk in thy presence. Thou hast taught in our streets." You know, this is backward. If you're delusional, this is like the other people are delusional. Jesus was delusional, and his disciples were delusional. Let me explain. Okay, so let's just explain what just happened. 83846. This is a technique I came up with for people who don't know hex. You just take the first 5 decimal digits. Now you can verify. You can go to the website and enter 2001. So we come over here and we see 83846. So that link. Okay, so you can actually verify with this other link which goes directly to the timestamp, but I don't like this because it looks weird. If a person is familiar with the NIST site, this is going to make them nervous. So it's not, oh well. I wish they had used the same color scheme so that it would look official. It doesn't look official, but it is official. So I wanted to explain why I said Jesus was delusional, and that's because that's what spirituality is all about, is delusion. The spiritual realm. Bible. Okay, so I don't know how this can work. So Jesus was delusional. My kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servants would fight to prevent and arrest. Okay. I like to meditate on the Bible and come up with new things every time. So what this surprises me is that the people knocking are delusional, and the mass, that's kind of backward. The delusional people should go into the kingdom. So I don't understand. Anyway, oh well, that's not the point. These are the normal people, not the delusional people. These are the normal people who think they know God. Have you ever talked to God? No. Has he ever talked to you? No. You don't know Mr. God. It's going to be a real shock, but if you, anyway, they should know better. You want to know why they should know better? Because if you talk like a normal person to God, then he's going to communicate some way. Godfather to, this is going to cause a copyright violation. I hate that. I don't know if this is it. No, that's not it. Shit. This is it. Okay, so.
It's not uncommon for autistic kids to flash. And so when I saw that was completely disqualified. I'm a Republican, but this election is so much bigger than party. She looks like a Democrat. Can't live in Trump world. So I'm crossing party lines and voting for Hillary. She looks like a Democrat. I don't always agree with her, but she's reasonable and she's smart. She can work with people to solve problems. I want to be able to tell my kids that I did the right thing when it really mattered. You can tell. So I hope this doesn't get a copyright violation. Alright, come on, Phil. I'll give you anything you ask. I've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came to the council without. I can't remember the last time that you invited me to your house for a cup of coffee. Even though my wife is godmother to your only child. But let's be frank here. You never wanted my friendship. And you were afraid to be my bed. I didn't want to get into trouble. So, I understand. You found paradise and...
So everybody else never talks to God very much. It's obviously it's more fun if he talks back. So let's see what God says. So I have some scripts. This is my happy word script. So here's the script. This is literally the whole script. What it does is it picks a random word from a file. This website will run a Linux bash script. I had to upload my list of words. This website only handles a certain size file. Anyway, so this is to get God to talk. You want me to read all this? So this is my personal, when I'm just hanging out with God. This is the most casual vocabulary with God. So informally through the day, I chat with God. I don't know if you, you kind of read these, not getting stuck. Don't get stuck on anything, because that's not how it's intended to be read. Just let it generate thoughts as you read it. That's kind of how it works. You know, sometimes you miss stuff, I guess, because sometimes if I reread, I find new things. But don't get stuck. Just plow through it. God knows what you're going to think. He's a very advanced communicator. So, lovely. Physics. I guess we should do physics. Oh, joy. Oh, let's do physics. I like physics. Don't I like physics? I love physics. Okay, so I already played with everything in physics. I did everything, god damn it. There's nothing left. So like, what did I do? So we have all kinds of hovercrafts. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have a fighter jet with adjustable control systems? Like you change the feedback. Okay, that's a bad idea, but it sounded cool to me. What are we doing here? You have to race through this obstacle course, and I should turn that on. I think you are scored based on the integral of the height off the ground. So the closer you can hug the ground, the better. So you are, I don't know. As a matter of fact, the B-1 bomber that my dad worked on, I didn't know he worked on that. It hugs the ground. So what are the controls here? Okay, so you can change the feedback coefficients. I think, did I ever actually make that improve it? Oh, you can tweak it to your own. What you don't want to do it on the fly. You probably don't want to mess with it when you're flying, but I think I came up with an improved customized. You know, like you could have hot rod enthusiasts that pick their own. Okay, so I should remember that. So how did I do this? So I made an interpreter. I did this back in 2001. So this is an interpreter. Okay, well, so how does this work? 3, 4. So I forgot the controls. Well, that's up and down. Okay. Okay, well. So I've done everything. What is there left to do? So the reason I wrote this is because making robots is expensive. A servo cost quite a lot of money. When I was a student, I wanted to practice control systems. So, what is this? So some of these got the version got changed. So this is just a crazy control system. I think we do a step function to, so it's a, I didn't say I was good at control systems. I am not at all good. As a matter of fact, I didn't really even use any math when I did this. So it's like no math. But I wanted to get intuition on control systems. So I made a whole bunch of different. This stuff would be very difficult to prototype. So this is just a crazy thing. What is this? Is this a control system? It is a. What the hell is this? It's been a while. There's fireworks. That's weird. Okay, I don't know what this is. Did I even make that? Yeah, I made that. I totally don't recognize it. Pendulum controller. What do we have here? This looks like the same thing. Oh, I did. The analog. Did I say analog? What did I say? Oh, I did a digital controller, so it simulates analog controllers. In control systems, there's a whole field of digital versus discrete controllers. Well, it's kind of a big deal. So I can't tell you how not interested I am. I really can't tell you how not interested I am. So so this does it's got basically there's a I got the numeric integrator from numeric recipes in C. And once you have a numeric integrator, all you have to do is enter the differential equation and it will do it. So I went ahead and I made you can increase and decrease the size of the. So this is with, I tried to make it as realistic as possible. I tried to get the viscosity of air, the density of air, the density of water, so we can go down and up. We can increase the wind. So this was all before Grand Theft Auto. I was pretty impressed with myself. I had no basis for comparison, but I was really impressed with myself. Anyway, what do we have here? So physics. So this demonstrates conservation of energy. It plots kinetic and potential. I think I even calculate the spring. When you have a collision, it causes energy to be stored in springs. Basically, the what do we have here? So this is numeric error. No, is that numeric? Yeah. Oh, hold on a second here. Maybe that's not numeric error. Is that wind? Did I get rid of wind? That, I don't know. But what the hell? It doesn't have error anymore. This is the total, by the way. This is kinetic, potential, and total. So what I did is I tried to improve my simulator. So people back in 2000, I had quite a few users communicating with me, like little kids made stuff. I guess I don't know if they're little kids. I guess they were little kids. Some kid made this. Oh shit! What happened? Something bad happened. Oh, let's see. How do you reset? I forgot how to fucking reset. Doesn't enter reset? I could swear enter resets. What the fuck? What? Doesn't have reset. Enter resets the thing, doesn't it? Okay, so I have to so some kid made this. Doesn't this? Damn it! What? I'm spacing out. Well, how do you reset this thing? Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is a lander, a multiple stage lander. So he had keys for breaking the. So you can land. You're supposed to land the thing. Doesn't enter reset it. Why is that not resetting it? Son of a bitch. Maybe it's. I'm running this in Wine under Linux. It's a Windows application that I made in 2000. So this is the solar system. It's surprising. I sat down and tried to make some orbits I just, grab some particles it's harder than it looks. If you just grab something and throw it down, and basically you have to get the right orbital speed for it to stay in orbit. Somebody sent this in after they, God, it's hot in the house. Doesn't C do Zoom? No, it doesn't. Somebody sent this to me. They made this. We're gonna zoom in. So they made this and sent it to me. I was pretty happy. So it's to scale. I guess they got it from an atlas or something. So I'm happy my numerics are working enough. I don't know how much error there is. I have no idea. But just keeping it in orbit is pretty impressive. I'm impressed with myself. So I'm using a Runcata. So these are sent by kids and stuff. There's a submarine. This is kind of cool. So I had a competition where you had to design a tower to survive an earthquake. And anyway, so that has a torpedo, and it has some flatulent bags. What do you call those? Damn it! Where's the? You can splatters or something. What's going on? 1 ballast tanks, 1 and 2. Okay, so let's see. There we go. We got some ballast. So some kid had fun and made this. So after I made, that was my first big interpreter. Then I made a compiler for TempleOS, and the plan was to build all of that into TempleOS so that TempleOS could do all that. It can, but it's not. What do I want to say? Too much work. So this has a. So this puts a cool. This puts a cool sprite. It looks a lot better. Okay, so the numeric integrator is built in as a library, that's really not appropriate if I'm going to save lines of code. Anyway, so it will do the spring. The springs are already built in. I had to do this is the derivative function for the numeric integrator. The dog is panting. So I have some, I have C, it's not C++, so we don't have operators for a vector. There's no vector type. We have, if you hit F1, I did create a D3. Why did I say D? I think double. What the hell? I don't know. It made sense at the time. Oh, dimension 3. I think that's what it is. So we have operations. So you just have to. So this is the. This is where the rocket nozzle vector is added to the. Somewhere in here is the control system. So I guess I should explain how you do this. So there's a what do you call this? A control structure. So there's obviously you have a control structure to coordinate everything, and you have a state vector that is an input. This is an input, and the output is the derivative of the state vector. There's my dog. The dog wants to sit on the bed, and it's hot in here. I don't know why it's hot. So I haven't looked at this in a couple years. I don't. So one thing I wanted to do is so you can scroll the screen. That's built into the operating system. So the persistent layer doesn't scroll. So when it misses, anyway, so what if we made it come back and chase? So this stuff gets really tedious. Like, okay, what do we do if we miss and we have to turn around and come back and chase it? That's kind of what real work is like. So this is interesting. I came up with this a while ago. We're still using the same physics stuff. So it started as a baseball theme. The theme was baseball, and you have to knock them off. I don't know. You know, when I was young, video games did not make any sense. We never bothered to ask why it should make sense. If you want to see the crazy shit when I was a kid, when I was a kid, this is what our video games looked like. What the hell is this? So we didn't even attempt to make it meaningful. So so this was just some game. You got to keep the balls off of the so it's hard because your cursor swings around, and if you knock them really far. Anyway, so what made me happy was when I saw where did I see it? I wonder if I got a copyright violation. Okay, let's see. What am I looking for? What do you call the 3D glasses? That company. So what I should do is make my game less stupid. The public likes something
Meaningful. And when I saw this, I was like, wow! I finally have something meaningful for my game. Although you would want different physics for a trunk. So he has an elephant trunk.
So I should do that. I should make this an elephant trunk, and then I would not be quite as stupid. So one day, just for the hell of it, I made a this was I think physics girl Diana. Wasn't this? So oh, we were talking about a slinky. So I made a I can show you how to, I already had this. So I answered the question of the Slinky with my, I just made some quick modifications to my code, and then I had the answer. So how could this be a video game? I don't know. It's kind of mesmerizing, actually. So you know what was funny? I had a bug that caused it to leak. I swear to God, I did not think of that. God inspired me because he made it leak. And so I said, that's cool. I have to do that. And so I made the faucet leak. I don't swear to God very often. I never say that. Why did I say it? Okay, let's talk to God. We have God on tap. So now you talk. I guess you can't talk if you're listening. No, you cannot talk if you're listening. So I'm kind of, hey, what? So I played with everything. What other things are there to play with? I want to do a ray trace like I did before. So the plan is, you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just for the hell of it, one of these days I'm going to make, oh, did I show you this? I didn't show you this. So this, I took partial differential equations. This is the heat equation. Somebody asked what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't. This is what? We're just setting the temperature at a spot. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, shut up. Why is this? This is broken. The temperature should just average out. The hell is this? What the fuck? It shouldn't travel. What the hell is that? Oh, that's why. Okay. You idiot. You just gotta average. You can tell a smart person and a dumb person if they know their answer is wrong. Anyway. Okay, now we have the heat equation. And we have a boundary condition that is causing us to warm up. Oh, of course. So we just changed the, so let's set the boundary conditions. Okay, so we want to go from 1, and let's bins 1 equals what did you say? 0. Okay, so now it's, damn it, what the hell happened? What was that? What happened? What? That does not look like the steady state of, whoa, are you kidding me? Holy shit. I did not predict that. This is numeric error. We have to make it a float. Whoa, that's kind of cool. happened. Okay. So, damn it. Okay. No, that's, hold on a second here. Hurts my head. That's going to convert back, isn't it? I think we have to say, okay, I'm not crazy. Just shut up. So, this function expects an integer, and I have typecasting postfix, and can I don't think, oh fuck. So I wrote my own compiler, and okay, why is that? Oh, I know why. My syntax highlighting is broken on the start of the file. I was kind of tripping out. Okay, so my parents just hit the garage door, or they just came home. Hey, that's better. Okay. So it should, damn, that's slow. Isn't that slow? So the heat equation is nothing more than averaging out. That's not very profound. So somebody wanted the specific, what do you call it? Specific heat? Specific heat? I was going to say, I almost said specific gravity. Specific heat, isn't that the... Let's go find out. Specific heat. Is that doesn't, that sounds stupid. Okay, so I did put real units into SimStructure when I first made oh shit. When I first made SimStructure, I didn't care about units because it didn't matter to me. But then I made everything into real units, and the numerics might be a little bit worse. I guess not, but when you start having 10 to the 26, it kind of scares you, but that's well within the range of a float. A float can go to 300, so a float, that's not really going to make... I don't know, I just got nervous. I was thinking, you know, these numbers are not... They normalize numbers when you're doing... let's find out about that. I could swear that you want normalized numbers when you're doing calculations. And so you're better off with numbers around 1 than you are. Normalized numbers in... I don't know what... How what? I don't know why my brain and my fingers are disconnected. How to normalize? Why? How about, let's see. I really don't do any research about why to normalize numbers in calculation. Maybe there is no reason. Okay, so this could just be relative to each other when you, okay, I don't know. I don't care, but it might be a problem. I took a numeric methods class, and one of the things you learn is if you add up a list of numbers that are, if you sort them, well, anyway, it's a, I can't say I've ever had to do it, but it's cool. Let's say you have a list of numbers. Oh, you want to do it? Why don't we do it? Okay. I don't want to do it. So if you have a list of numbers, 0.0001, so if you add up the little numbers first, then you don't get error, as much error, because of the way floats work. Maybe you see that. If you don't see that that's obvious, then never mind. But they sort numbers when they're adding them to add up the little numbers first. If there's, anyway. Damn it, what's going on with my cursor? What the fuck? Oh, I get a hair on my mouse. So let's talk to God. What do you say? God, what's new, Mr. God? I'm done. I planned and I can't believe enough vermin. Basically, angel bizarre, soap opera. Matter of fact, gambling imports, that's much better. Be quiet, bird. Holier now. Don't mention it, you're fired. Just between us, shalom, potentially supercomputer. Could it be Satan? Hey, Mike, he likes it. Never happy brain. Holy grail, boo, joker. That's right. Hypocrite. Venus. So, who do you think Venus is? What is going on? So, noisy in the other room. So what else do we have in here? I know. Let's make it three-dimensional. You want to know why it's not three-dimensional? Because this would suck. So it does, oh, you want to see something cool? Okay, so, So, using my judgment, I decided it would ruin the elegant easiness if you made it three-dimensional. It would no longer be a joy to use. It would be tedious. Every time you enter something, you got to worry about the height, and it would ruin the beauty of this wonderful program. So, in my wisdom, I said, no, I'm not going to listen to the siren call. So let's. Why doesn't it reset? Wait, I think it just reset. How did I do that? Okay. So I want to show you one of my favorite things. So this makes me very excited. So we're going to get rid of the water, and we're going to. Oh, I got kind of carried away, didn't I? So we check for conservation of energy. Oh, let's get rid of the air. First of all, watch what happens. So, we want it to go to the same height. Pow, no, it's not even close. Okay, so let's start over. Let's do it. How do you reset this thing? I could swear you reset it, don't you? Don't you right click? Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Okay. So we have to do a gentle, we want it to roll down and then roll up. And we want to test our numerics by, so there's air resistance, and let's go ahead and get rid of the air viscosity. I think I could do both when you model these, you can do second order and third order. So, okay, I'm not very interested in what's going on. Pay attention, pay attention. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, now we're happening. So we start about a third of the way. We want to get to here. We did not get there. So why did we not get there is the question. And that's what gives you nightmares when you're doing numerics. So, what do you want to do? You want to play? You want to play with some toys? Let's make it. Yay! Okay. This is the best toy ever invented. Yay. Now let's put some water. And let's put a gun on it. Yay. Let's make a fast gun. That's the only kind of gun that's fun. Oh, we want to make a high muzzle velocity. Okay, so oh, I didn't do the okay, let's. We have to set the trigger control to number 1. It used to work with joysticks. I don't think you'll find anyway. Ready, shoot. This is the best toy ever. So I guess the kids have Grand Theft Auto, so they're not impressed. Grand Theft Auto stole my fire, except you can make control systems. I already did a video on that. I'm not going to repeat it. Well, I probably will someday. Anyway. What do you want to do? So, I think God is a little bit disgusted with that. This is a good game according to God. God likes Donkey Kong. You know, it's like...
Isn't it obvious good and evil? It's obvious good and evil.
We're getting a lot of babies. I don't know why. What did I do to get babies?
Hi, I'm John Bolton. Here's what you need to know about our national security. Iran has conned our nation's leaders into unfreezing up to 100.
So I hate it when they probably fucking ruined Dante's Inferno with this piece of shit. Fucking the hell, some fucking movie. You fucking ruined it. So I thought this was in Inferno, but it's not part of Inferno.
So this is where you push the boulder up the hill. And it rolls back down. So there's a Greek legend
Of pushing a boulder up a hill. I think it's Sisyphus or something. I thought it was Dante's Inferno. I was really upset. This should be in Dante's Inferno, but it's not. I could swear it's not. I could be wrong. So let's talk to God. What's going on here? Is it me? What? Well, I'm going to shut down. I'll probably start back up a little bit later, but